Hey, this is Andreas from Pocketables.com, and in this video I want to show you why I am basically so in love with the iPad photo app. This is the default app that ships with the iPad, the one that Apple made, integrates with iTunes and all that sort of, yeah, you know. So the reason I like this is that it's extremely fast and an extremely intuitive way of browsing photos. And just to show you how fast this actually is, I took a bunch of identical pictures out the window. They are 10 megapixels, and because I imported them using the Apple camera connection kit instead of through iTunes, they have not been rescaled, so these are in fact the full 10 megapixel photos that make my computer want to jump out the window. And even if these are quite large photos, you can basically browse them as fast as you can swipe across the screen, or you can use the slider at the bottom and make a stop motion animation like this. And the reason this works is that it doesn't try to load the entire picture every time you browse to a new photo. Instead, it waits for you to actually stop, so it knows that this is the photo you want to view, and then it clears up the picture from a much lower resolution thumbnail. I might just have been using the wrong software or something on my computer, but it's just so much faster than anything I've ever come across when browsing pictures on my Windows computer. When I try to do the same thing, browse through a lot of photos at once, it loads every photo before it goes to the next one, and it's basically such a pain in you nowhere to get through a large amount of photos without using some sort of thumbnail system or whatever. And on top of that, you also have the multi-touch gestures that you get with the photos on the iPad. I mean, it's not overly useful, but it's fun to play with. Just, you can pinch to zoom and pinch to open photos like this. Just grab a thumbnail, grab a thumbnail like this, turn it around, and this is the reason I've started transferring all the photos I actually want to look through every now and then to my iPad. And even though I transferred these photos using the Apple camera connection kit, this little thing right here, I usually do it through iTunes because I think it's much easier to have the lower resolution version of the pictures on here, so it doesn't take up a lot of space. And I'm not using this for storing pictures permanently or anything. It's just a sort of photo viewer for me, digital photo album, digital photo frame, whatever. So I still use my computer to actually store the photos and back them up, but as for browsing through them, I think this is much simpler. So hopefully those of you out there who haven't had a chance to play with an iPad and who have a lot of photos can use this as an excuse to get one, or any other tablet that has the same sort of photo features, because it's really fun to be able to show photos off like this, especially if you have parents or grandparents who aren't exactly technological geniuses. Connecting to TVs, email, all that sort of stuff that you normally do to share pictures is not needed with the iPad. You can just have a couple of thousand pictures on there, give it to them and say that you do this to get to the new picture and leave them there for an hour. So thank you for watching. Make sure to check out Pocketables.com, and I'll see you later.